Welcome to the Better Off Bonus Call of the Week. I'm Jill Schlesinger, your host. We've been getting so much positive feedback about the caller portion of our regular podcast. So Mark, the producer, said, let's give him a bonus question every single Tuesday. It's also a great opportunity for me to kind of flex my CFP muscle. Because, why did I go through that whole certification process? Why was I an advisor for 14 years if I'm not going to be able to talk to you guys, the real people, and help you out? If you've got a financial question, all you have to do is send us an email, askjill@betteroffpodcast.com. We'll arrange to get you on the podcast. And don't forget, this Thursday, there's a brand new episode of Better Off, sponsored by Betterment. Don't forget to subscribe. Let us know what you think by leaving a rating or a review in iTunes. Right now, let's get to our caller. Hi, Ashley. Welcome to Better Off.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking my call.
Sure.
I have a question about student loans.
Okay. She says with the, okay, how old are you?
I'm 28.
28. All right. So tell me about what you got going on.
Okay, so my significant other and I are, we met in graduate school, and we have a very large amount of student loans. So combined, it's probably something like $300,000.
Whoa. Hold on. You got to tell me more about what did you do? Did you go to law school or medical school? What are you doing?
We both have PhDs.
Uh-huh.
But it...
Wait a minute. PhDs, do you have jobs now?
We have jobs, yeah. We're psychologists. We're in mental health, but...
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Okay, wait a second.
Scary.
It is scary. Okay. So how much do each of you make?
Combined we make around $200,000
okay.
a year.
Okay. That's
so
great.
He makes around $110. I make around $90, and then after bonuses and stuff like that, it can maybe go up to like $215-ish.
Are you, either of you, working for a place where you might actually get some forbearance on your student loan debt?
So, my main question is, it's about split down the middle, like about $150 each. And he's actually already enrolled in, the public loan forgiveness. So his will automatically be forgiven, I think, probably after, 8.5 more years. He's on income-based repayment as well.
Okay, that's great.
So with his, it's no problem. And we can make our payments just fine. We're both on the IDR.
Uh-huh.
But my main question is with mine, I work for the private sector, and I don't know if I should even try to pay these off or if I just stick with IDR and just do the minimum payment for 23 more years.
Oh, my God. It's sort of scary when you say it that way. The income-based repayment, what happens if you start making a lot more money? Then will your payments rise? Do you have to submit tax returns every year?
Yeah, you submit you can either submit your tax return or your last couple of pay stubs.
Okay. Do you think that your salary will rise over time, or do you think it's probably fairly static?
I think mine will, but I don't know if it will rise that much.
Mm-hmm. If you're making, let's say, around $100,000 or $120,000, what is the interest rate that you're paying? Do we know how much it's actually costing you when it's an income-based plan?
I think it's 10%.
Okay.
Of your take home. So I think that I'm guessing I'm not even paying. I don't know. My payments are around $600 a month, and it's fine. It's easy to pay.
Okay. So all right. Here's the thing. Since you're enrolled in this plan already, I say that maybe you just keep rolling with it. I'm not sure you have to accelerate it, because what would be the reason to, let's think about this. Why would we accelerate it? Okay, we get an emotional, awesome payoff. So yes, if you inherited $150,000 tomorrow and you're like, woohoo, I'm done with my loans, that's great. But the fact that first of all, you're young, it's income-based, and you said you can afford it. And this would allow you to have some freed up cash flow to put money in retirement. Does your private sector employer offer you a retirement plan?
Yeah, I have about $40,000 in my 401k right now.
Okay.
And then my significant other has a 401k and a pension.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but I actually think the status quo may work for you, because I feel like there's no good reason to take your money and shift it over and take it away from these other savings vehicles that are going to be very important to you. Do you guys plan to have kids potentially down the line?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, if you used every available dollar right now to pay off that debt, I'm not so sure that does you such a good deal in the future, because then how are you going to raise kids? How are you going to pay for these things? How are you going to save more for retirement and for education? I think you stick with the status quo. And for everyone listening out there, I just want to ask you, Ashley, did you find dealing with the income-based repayment plan difficult, or was it pretty easy to navigate?
It was so easy.
Okay, so like everyone listening, she's saying it's so easy. There's a lot of people who have old student loans that could qualify. So I want to encourage people to hear this, because you're saying, look, I got a mountain of debt. It stinks. It's going to be with me for a while. But you've got a game plan at least. And I guess I would think of it as like, it's kind of like a mortgage. Like it'll be done when it gets done. And that seems okay with me, especially because, as you say, it's a reasonable amount. And, you know, if it were a private school loan and you weren't in that income-based repayment plan and you were paying 8% interest on it, then I think I would give you different advice. Okay, that's a wrap of our Better Off bonus question of the week. If you've got a question, it's simple. Send us an email at askjill@betteroffpodcast.com. We'll arrange to get you on. And don't forget, in just a couple of days, there's a brand new episode of the Better Off Podcast sponsored by Betterment. Talk to you then.